Okay, Mom, so what is it?
I preheat the oven, number 7 to about 220.
Okay.
I put an aluminum foil on the pan. And oh, I so close. And then I place the meat inside, and I try to place it with the fat side on the top, so the fat will drip down.
Okay, so in this case,
Let me find which side it is. Here, this side is fatter than that. So I put it one, and now that is the fat side, over here is less, and I put it like this. Not too close to one another. I put the rest of the fat, or what's left from the drippings, on top. Now I make sure the oven is hot before I put it in.
and do you have to put it on turbo or anything special?
No, I don't put it on turbo.
And are you heating both platot or just the lower plato?
I put it on the top.
I know, but you can heat the up part and the lower part of the oven, right?
Right,
So what are you doing? You're doing both.
I do both.
Okay.
Here, I heat both. It's hot.
And what's the purpose of putting it in a very hot oven?
So it seals the
Right.
juice of the meat.
Yeah,
So the meat stays inside soft and outside crunchy.
I see.
Now I leave it in for about half an hour.
Okay.
After half an hour, I turn it.
So half an hour would be 247. That would be 327.
And then I turn the meat the other side. I turn it over so it will get brown on the other side as well for another hour.
So it's 30 minutes the first time and then you turn it over, then an hour?
Right, but on a lower flame. I lowered the heat.
Okay, we're a little bit after half an hour and Mom is going to turn the meat over. Just focus, Mom. We don't want any accidents. Take a look. Ah, it looks very good. See, you're turning it on its side or totally turning it around?
As much as I can.
Ah,
Turn
okay.
it over.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Over here it's brown. And now for about another hour.
Okay.
It is go in, and I lower the heat to 6.
Okay. So of course again we have to check what 6 is, but we'll do that in a second.
I think around 190. I think. Just put it back in for about an hour. For a slow cooking.
Okay, so it's actually been an hour and 15 minutes now, right?
Right, I just want to see if it's ready.
So why after an hour didn't it seem ready, Mom?
Because I don't want it to be too dry. So I have to prick it.
Okay, but how did you know that after an hour it still wasn't ready?
I don't know. I have to prick it.
But did you prick it then? And when it was...
I didn't prick it yet.
So why, again, I'll repeat the question. Why not, did you get a feeling that after an hour it still wasn't ready?
I always try after about an hour and a quarter, an hour and a half to see if the fork goes in easily. And it doesn't. Which means no, I have to leave it a little longer.
Okay, how long?
I'll try again in about 20 minutes.
Okay, and what's the longest it can be in the oven?
Oh, an hour and a half, I believe.
Okay.
Otherwise it gets much too dry.
Okay, so what is it, like an hour and a half now, Mom?
Yeah.
Still looks pretty hard.
No. It's okay. The juice that comes out when I prick is clear. It's not bloody. So, yeah, you can see it comes out clear.
Mm-hmm.
So that means it's actually ready. Yeah, this is not softer. It goes all the way.
Okay. So what now? Do we cut it when it's hot?
No, no.
So you let it completely cool?
You let it cool, and then you cut it.
Okay, and is it better to cut it and then store it, or can you leave it and just cut it as you need it?
You can cut it as you need it.
Okay, can you freeze it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But if you freeze it, it's better not cut because it dries out quicker.
Okay.
You leave it as a whole, you take it out, you defrost it, and then you cut it.
Okay, and the juice in there, do you put with the pot roast, or do you...
You can put it with the pot roast, you can add to it water and make it thicker.
Right.
As a gravy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But it doesn't have a lot of juice actually.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool, thank you.
That's it. Usually you don't have a lot.
Mom, you had one piece of advice about storage if you're going to freeze it?
Yeah. You wait until it's cold.
Right.
You wrap it in a thick foil.
Right.
And then you put it in the freezer.
Okay.
And if you want to use it, you take it out at least the day before, or even.
And you
2
put it in the
days
refrigerator?
in the refrigerator and let it over there warm
Okay.
up.
How long can you freeze it for?
Oh, a few weeks
Right.
if you have a good freezer.
Okay.
No problem.
Thank you.
You're welcome.